Want to see how I create this easy eyeshadow look using only one palette? Then keep on watching. I'm using the Brown Edition Eyeshadow Palette from Essence, which is versatile and affordable. I start off by priming my eyes with a concealer and then setting that in place. I'm using the lightest shade in the palette and placing it all over my lids. For my first transition shade, I'm going in with the second lightest color just to add a little bit of warmth to the eyelids. My second transition color is this neutral brown, which has almost an orange undertone. I'm focusing the shade on the outer parts of the eyes, creating the shape desired, and then buffing and blending that to the center of the lids. To add some depth and dimension to this eyeshadow look, I'm going in with this beautiful brown color and focusing this on the outer parts and corner of my eye, buffing it in a sort of a C shape. Also blending it into the crease to create even more structure and dimension. This step is optional, but if you want the look to be a little bit more glam, then go ahead and do this. I went in with this almost plum shade of brown and then just focus this on the outer corners of the eye as well. It's important to continuously blend in between steps to ensure that all the shades are infused and look seamless and not patchy. Going back to the first transition shade we used, I'm using this in the inner parts of the eye to really brighten up that area, blending it into the rest of the shadows. Using the lightest shimmer in the palette with a gold undertone, I'm focusing this in the inner parts of the eye, really highlighting that area. This is also optional. Then to really add to the glam look, I'm taking this gold shimmer and placing this in the center of the lid, also blending and diffusing it into the rest of the shadows. For the lower lash line, I went in with the second transition shade and the two darker browns. I buffed and blended these onto the lower lash line to create a little bit of a smoky effect. This is truly optional, but really ideal if you are planning to do a more glam look. But if you are opting for a more natural look, feel free to skip some of these steps. I then went ahead and added some concealer just to sharpen up that edge. Going in with the lightest shimmer as a highlighter in the inner corners as well as the brow bone. Really, this is stunning. I love when you can find an eyeshadow palette that literally is so versatile. One can create so many makeup looks with this eyeshadow palette, all the way from glam to natural. It's honestly amazing. I cannot stand patchy eyeshadows, but these were so easy to blend and the pigmentation is stunning. I'm absolutely in love with this eyeshadow palette and I cannot wait to try more looks with it. Let me know what you think of this eyeshadow look and what should I do next. Please give me some inspiration.